If you are in Destin and can't decide where to eat, well, stick around because in today's video, I'm going over some of the best places to eat in Destin, Florida. Hey, how's it going everyone? Garrett O'Leary here with the O'Leary Brothers team here at Lead Realty, and thank you for clicking on this video. I surely do appreciate it, but you're probably hungry, so let's start into this list of the best places to eat in Destin, Florida. So coming in at number 1 on places you need to eat if you are in Destin, Florida is Party Fowl. Now, Party Fowl is a relatively new restaurant that was opened within the last few months, if I'm not mistaken, right in the Destin Commons. And I was fortunate to be able to go this past weekend, and I cannot, and I mean that, I cannot recommend it enough. Now, what makes this place kind of cool is that it's definitely going to be one of those places where fun is going to be had. It's going to be a destination spot for a lot of locals to watch sports because they have a ton of smaller TVs that are dotted throughout the restaurant, plus one giant projector screen that is definitely going to show, the major matches throughout, the year. Whether it's going to be like World Cup matches, the Super Bowl, NBA Finals, you name it, I can guarantee you it will be showing it and it will be packed and a ton of fun. But now let's get on to the food. Now when I went, I had the hot chicken quesadilla, or the Nashville hot chicken quesadilla, and it was absolutely delicious. The chicken was incredibly crunchy, which added a really good texture to the quesadilla. Plus, I even got as an appetizer the chorizo queso, and I can guarantee that was arguably the best queso I've had in all of Destin. It had a nice kick to it. It was absolutely delicious, but that's just what I had. The people I with definitely got some of their brunch menus as well as just some regular lunch items, which all were super good. The Nashville hot chicken was something I'd never had before, and it was absolutely delicious. I, however, only got mild just to, start off with baby steps, but the next time I'm gonna get their wings and try to go up that heat index, but that'll be for the next video. We'll see how that one goes. But again, I cannot recommend going to Party Fowl if you have the opportunity. It's definitely my number 1 on this list. Now, up next on this list is Fat Boys. And before you say it, Garrett, that's just kind of rude. I swear that is the name of the place. Now, Fat Boys is located right off 98 in Destin, kind of close to the Emerald Grand and right next to Coyote Ugly, if you were at all familiar with Destin, especially right when you come off the bridge into that Harbor Walk area. Now, I wanted to include Fat Boys because it is definitely one of the best burger places in all of Destin. I've been there several times and I've thoroughly enjoyed the burger I've had each and every time. It's always juicy, it's always cooked right, and the flavor is pretty much out of this world. Plus, if you are a fan of fries, they have Sidewinder fries, which I would say are the best type of fries. I like to put it as their, imagine steak fries, but curly. And in my opinion, that's the best way to have fries. Anyway, it's an awesome place to go. I highly recommend it. They have really good burgers. They've got quite a few beers on tap. Some of them are local, some are the bigger brands. But overall, it's an incredible place to get a really, really good burger, and I highly recommend trying it out. Now, coming in at number 3 on this list is, of course, an Italian place. I couldn't make a video without including at least one Italian restaurant on this list. And of course, that place that made this list of best places to eat in Destin is Memos. Up until recently, I've never actually heard of or even had Memos, and I can say that it is definitely worth the trip to go and try it, and waiting if you have any wait at all. Now, obviously, their food was absolutely incredible. I had their fettuccine alfredo, which I would say is a staple of any Italian restaurant, and in my opinion, if they can't make a fettuccine alfredo to be at least somewhat enjoyable, I would say it's an Italian restaurant that's not worth their salt, but this one was arguably the best in a wide area. I know the restaurant I talked about in Niceville, Tradewinds, has a really good ravioli dish. This one has a really good fettuccine alfredo, so I recommend going to both and trying it. But for this particular one, try Memos and get their fettuccine alfredo, or again, try anything on their menu. It is really good. Now, the restaurant itself is actually in kind of a small space in an area, in a little shopping area next to Target. So that's why I mentioned that if there is a wait, it might be worth it because the food is so good. But I just wanted to make that clear. It is a relatively small building, so you may have to wait. It's got a very small dining area, but again, definitely worth it. On top of that, their drinks are actually surprisingly, incredible. I had a few different, had a Long Island, and I forget what the second one is, but I do remember them being absolutely delicious, very well made. So again, if you're looking for a good night, you may be on a date or just a casual dinner, try Memos. It is 100% worth that trip and getting a couple drinks. To wrap up this list is another restaurant located in the Destin Commons, and that is the Emerald Coast Burger Company. Now, there are a few things that I really loved about this restaurant, and that is its location and obviously the food itself. Emerald Coast Burger Company is actually located quite literally right next to the AMC theaters, so it's a great option if you wanted to, get to the Destin Commons early and get a bite to eat before you go to the movie, or when you step out, going to get a really good burger. So obviously, let's talk about the food a little bit. Now, like I just said, the burgers are really good. I would say their strong suit is kind of the options they have. You can really make your own burger, do a lot with them, and they always come out to almost perfection. However, I will say that their appetizers are a close second in terms of some of my favorite things about this restaurant. I got the cheese curds, and I can never pass up cheese curds whenever I see them, and I will say they were incredible. I quite literally couldn't stop eating them. I ate way too many. I felt sick afterwards because I ate too many, but they were just that delicious. So go ahead and try them. You will not be disappointed. Emerald Coast Burger Company is also known for its milkshakes. The only way I could really describe their milkshakes is extravagant and fancy. And I've never actually used those words to describe milkshakes or ice cream in general, but you'll have to go and really, see for yourself on what I mean by that. They were really delicious. They looked cool. I know, weird thing to say about ice cream, but yeah, they looked cool and they had a really good flavor, and as well as they were definitely worth the price. And to cap things off, what really kind of added a different level of service to Emerald Coast Burger Company is that instead of actually having wait staff come to you and kind of wait on you basically, they actually have these little robots that deliver your drinks and food, and you can kind of get everything really quickly. Is that you just kind of scan a QR code on your table, you can order whatever item you want, whether it's ice cream, burger, appetizer, whatever, and the little robot will bring it out. So for us, we got our drinks. Little robot came to us, delivered our drinks, and then we got the food brought to us by these robots, and then obviously our ice cream. And it was kind of cool. I've never seen it before. I've never seen it done before. So that was the first thing that I thought was kind of a unique aspect about this restaurant. I feel like a lot of people in the area have never seen that. There's actually some people that were kind of outside the restaurant that saw it and that were taking a little picture and video of it just because it was kind of unique. I've never seen anyone do it, but it's definitely worth a trip. Go try it, go see a movie afterwards, and then walk around the Commons. It's a great location, like I said, but the Emerald Coast Burger Company, let me know how you like it. Go see it. But anyway, everybody, that wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have some ideas on where you want to get lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever. Here in Destin, I hope this list was at least somewhat good to give you some ideas. But if you have any recommendations on where I should eat next, or at least try, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Who knows, that might make another video in the future, or I might just shout it out on any of my social media accounts or here on YouTube if it's that good. But again, drop those in the comments. But as always, thank you for watching. I surely do appreciate it. If you are looking to make Destin or the Emerald Coast entirely your home, go ahead and reach out to us. I'll leave our contact information right here for you, and you can give us a call, send us a text, or shoot us an email, and we'll be sure to help you in any way we can. But again, as always, my name is Garrett with the O'Leary Brothers team, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.